Hey, what's happening, dudes? I just wanted to tell you guys I got the new Banshi, and I'm making a video on it, and I wanted to know, I have almost every single DLC weapon except for the Malice. I got it. Basically, I got them all, from just, you know how when you play the game, there was that deal where you can get 40% off in supply drops, and I used it, and I kept getting infinite supply drops. And so I used it until I got every single DLC weapon, but I didn't want to have another melee weapon I didn't need, and it was the only one I didn't want. And it would take me, like, years to open that many, and it was like, it's wasting my time just for a melee weapon that, like, that's old. It's not even like it's new. And so now I'm just making you guys one with the Banshi. The Banshi shotgun. So we're gonna start getting straight into this. So basically this is the new energy shotgun, in case anybody was wondering. It's the DLC weapon for Call of Duty. It's the new energy shotgun that just came out. It basically, one burst has infinite range, but takes a little bit of time to get anywhere. So, I mean, it's kind of good, but it's also kind of not that great. I mean, because it can shoot infinite range, but it's not that fast. It's a little bit slower than the KRM, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, like, it's good with rapid fire, honestly, but I mean, like, it's just the bullet, the energy just doesn't go far, but I just figured it'd be fun to just make a video on it, at least, like, with just making one video on it. I mean, since it is the new weapon and all, I figured it'd be fun. So, this is the new Banshi energy weapon. As you guys can see, it's pretty good, especially for, like, what it is. I just wouldn't say it's, like, overpowered. I think it's a little bit underpowered, if anything, because of how slowly it shoots. It's underpowered. At least you can't call this thing overpowered, because it literally has no advantages to any other shotguns other than range, but being that it fires slowly, it makes literally zero difference. So if it was just like a bullet where it automatically hit, I would say this thing's overpowered. But being that it has slow range and it takes a while and you have to kind of aim in front of people, it seems to be, I feel like they balanced it, like, perfectly. So that way it's not overpowered, but it's not underpowered. Because if it was slower than this, I'd feel like, wow, it's like not good at all. It's trash. But at this speed, I feel like it's not overpowered, but it's also not garbage. It's just not you could do better. But it's not garbage. So, I mean, that's always good. The other feature is that basically it is amazing at taking out streaks in the air. Like, if I could find that Wraith, unless it already left. Oh, it killed me, but whatever. It would only take, like, if I can hit it, it should only take, like, 3 shots, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, I was wrong. How many? Oh, no, don't fly away. Okay, wait, now we're gonna go for the UAV. See, I believe it's good at air, but you have to, like, kind of aim really far ahead because the energy is slow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give up on the UAV, but basically with the Wraith, it would take, like, 4 shots, I believe, 3 or 4. And it's useless against ground, but it does a lot in the air. Well, I know that was kind of a failed attempt at showing you guys how good it is against airstreaks, but I mean, at least I tried. And you guys could see it did do a decent amount of damage in the air for that Wraith. Before it flew away, it was flaming after just 3 shots. So, I mean, honestly, it's pretty good. In my opinion, this weapon is pretty decent. I wouldn't call it my favorite shotgun. The Argus is probably my favorite. Just being the fact that the Argus looks cool. And it has, like, super range, which I find awesome, because I feel like no other shotgun other than this one has, like, long range. And being that that gun has long range and it automatically, like, hits really fast, you just have to be really accurate, which is the only downside with the Argus. If the Argus had a better range, I think it would be, like, the most overpowered gun in the game. And if it fired faster and was a little bit less, you didn't need to be precise, it would be like a god gun. A god gun. Oh, there's another Wraith. Should I need to find it? Okay. I can't. I can't see it. What? Okay. Well, I guess I should stop going for the Wraith. I just thought it was funny because I wanted to try to take it out to show you guys. But yeah, this is the new Banshi shotgun. I was lucky enough to get it. Well, I guess it wasn't really luck because I had infinite supply drops. But man, still technically it's luck, because I could have just kept opening them for like hours and it wouldn't have gotten it. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it was pretty good luck that I even got it, but it probably took about, I'd say about 200 rare supply drops before it actually gave it to me. Which, I mean, I got like the MX Grand, the HG40 like 3 times before it gave me the Banshee. And I'm not sure if that's just because the Banshee's newer. That the Banshee is going to be more rare. I would assume it would be more rare, but I don't think that's necessarily like a fact, so I don't quote me on that. Being that Call of Duty tries to make more money, they're probably going to want to sell you stuff like the Banshee last. Just for the fact that they could make more money off the people who want it and not give it out easily. And then once the new DLC, this weapon becomes useless. So yeah, I got 11 for 18, not that great, but that's also not horrible. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy me using the Banshee shotgun. If you guys have any further questions or comments, please leave them down below in the comment section. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.